We're heading out to my buddy's place. We're going to take a look at his 1959 RJ59. And just real quick, brief history, kind of redundant from my other videos, but Wheel Horse started off with an RJ25 and an RJ35 in 1955. And they basically named it after the horsepower rating of the engine. So RJ, right away Junior, that's what that stood for. And the 25 was a 2.5 horsepower engine. And a 35 was a 3.5 horsepower engine. And that went basically up through 1957. In 1958, there was a big change to the RJ. It got the geared transmission, the 3-speed transmission, the uni-drive, the first version, the 3-piece version. In lieu of the original belt drive, the variable belt drive that the earlier RJs, the 55, 56, 57 had. In 59, they basically continued the same tractor from 58. There was just a few minor differences. There was a little seat pan difference, size. The fenders and the toolboxes were known as, you know, not optional anymore. 58s, they were kind of optional. Some had them, some don't. 59s are theoretically, the tool pan and the fenders in the rear were standard equipment. Also, there's a little bit of folklore around the 59 in the sense that, as far as I know, which may have changed in the last year or two, but there's no one that I actually know that has a 1959 production RJ with an original RJ59 serial tag. Now, my RJ59 does not have the original serial tag. I got a reproduction one on it. And in some cases, people don't even think that reproduction's decal, because essentially that's what it was. Serial tag is just not even correct. Most of the serial tags that you see are RJ58s. They even say RJ58 at the top. And where the RJ58 and the RJ59 came from is the year of production. The RJ58, 1958, RJ59, 1959. So with that being said, really the only way you can tell one of these RJs apart, a 58 from a 59, is basically by the overall features of the tractor. Does it have a fender pan? Does it have a toolbox? Excuse me, does it have the fenders? Does it have the toolbox? Does it have a Suburban style hitch on the back of it, the 1960 version, because they were blending a lot of parts in 1959. They were making that change from the RJ to the Suburban. So there was a lot of blending of parts between those two models. So does it have Suburban parts on it? Also, where the transmission, the casting number is, there'll be a -9 instead of a -8. So you'll have the month of production, the week and month of production, and -9 or -8. -8, 58, -9, 59. This particular tractor has a -9 transmission case. It does have some of the features of a 60 Suburban. Also, this is the tractor that I rebuilt the Clinton engine for last year in 2018. So I'm going to roll in a short little video of it running when I broke it in. And then we're going to take a close look at this pretty cool 1959 RJ. It was saved from a field. Can you believe that? Another one of these things that was just sitting outside somewhere, and we brought it back. The motor was a disaster, if you remember from my videos, and but it turned out really, really good. So big shout out to my friend Steve, who owns the tractor. Big shout out to the Charlie Pitcher, Clinton Nut, who I work with from time to time on Clinton engines. He was the one that actually kind of helped me set that governor during the Wheel Horse show last year, and it runs really good compared to what I started with, which was basically a boat anchor. All right, I hope you enjoy the video. Yeah. Yeah, but this was the engine
that you rebuilt,
that I had put together for you. Yeah. No, this was a 59 or a 58?
It's a 59.
It's a 59.
Yeah, and that's a 59. So that one and this one are both 59.
They're both 59s. Because again, you got to have two. Just gets, you know.
This is a $100 fine, this one.
Where the hell did you find this one?
This actually sat outside for 30 years.
That's right, with the economy. That's right.
With the economy.
Got that with the economy. And that was the motor, that's right, because that was the motor.
Took it apart and...
Had to beat it with a hammer to get the piston out.
It didn't have the fenders on it, no fender box. I got that at the show. Got the cover at the show. I got this from Derek's dad at the show.
Yep.
And then I got this online. This I don't even think it operates right now, but it's on there.
Looks the part. It's supposed to.
Looks like it's supposed to be on there. Right?
Yep. Good thing Charlie was at the show, because I actually had the governor, the little clip that holds it together. I had it backwards, so it was forcing the governor the opposite direction. Oh, and as soon as he saw it, remember, he flipped it around, and it came right to life.
And that one also has a flip on it too.
That one,
it's got the original motor. That came out of Brookfield, that one.
That one there, yeah.
I got that with, actually, that was a Clinton tractor, but the motor that was on it was bad. So I got that one from Charlie. Charlie just went through it. He did maybe a valve job on it.
And then this one here is a
50. That's the one I got from you.
That's right. Which is funny because
that's the original one
that was the second RJ I ever bought, which I believe was the first RJ you ever bought.
Yeah, your brother called me and said.
Yep. No, you can tell the story. That was a funny freaking.
Your brother called me and said, "Hey, I know you're into these wheel horses. My brother bought 2 of them, and his wife's going to be pissed if he brings 2 of them. So he left one here.
That is an
with the intent of selling it." He said, "I figured you might want it," and it was actually in good shape. I just, it was repainted. So that was the first restoration we did. We blew it apart, had it sandblasted, and then repainted it. That one for the longest time had red rims and tires to match. I mean, red rims
We
to
still
match.
have those too.
Still have them, but changing it to the white, I think it looks a lot better.
Now, did it have a motor on it? I can't remember if I sold it to you with a motor.
I don't remember.
Because I can see that it has a Shinaki on the Kohler. It did not have a Shinaki when I sold it to you.
Well,
I know
sure,
that.
Either you or your brother would have taken that off.
Yes, absolutely. Probably. And then would have upcharged you for it.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure. Those rear tires are NOS.
Yeah, you got those at the show that year, right? Was that because I remember you?
I got one set at the show.
Because I remember when we got to the show and you rubbed it in.
Locally, they both have actually that and the 59 both have NOS tires on them. Yeah, the guy, and then the guy came. I have a guy that does pinstriping. He, did the wheel bores across there because I can't do that.
Right.
I know my limitations. He did this one too on the 57, and then on the Suburban, and I think that's it. Yeah, that one runs really, really nice.
Yeah, it's a beautiful machine.
That was Brennan's first tractor. He was
You still have the stuff on it.
I think he was 1.5 when he was riding that. We actually had Tommy Oneweld fabricate this thing going across.
Yeah.
That attaches to the engine. And then comes up so he could put his feet on that.
That's right.
So they were out of the way.
Yeah, I do remember that.
We just left it on.
All right.